Welcome to a tour of the Basilica of the Sacred Heart of Jesus website. This website is a full website with a lot of content information about the parish. We'll take a look at the home page here. We see we have a nice slideshow. There can be unlimited number of images here in the slideshow. We have some of the most important information on the right, which is the Mass schedule. Then we have three little areas that we can promote. Here we're promoting About Us, Ministries, and Online Giving. A little About Us or We Believe section, and then News and Events. All of these elements are changeable, but this is the layout we chose for the homepage of this website. The slideshow can also be different widths. It could be the full width of the page or half the page or anything in between. Let's go ahead and take a look at the About Us page. Simple page with information. We have a staff page as well with links. We'll take a look at the calendar. Here they have the Google Calendar embedded. Looks very nice inside the app, and you can change to month view as well and click on an item and add it to your calendar. We'll look at the faith formation page. General information for each of these different areas of faith formation. We have the volunteer page. Again, general information. Pictures can be added here. We're keeping it simple and clean. They have sacraments. Let's take a look at the photo gallery. It's a really nice page, and then you can click on any image and it will get larger. You can scroll through all the images in the gallery. We have a donate page. Here we're using our custom donation system, which is really neat. You can see that it's simply one page of information. You do not have to enter a username and password. You do not have to create an account. You don't even have to type in your address. You just simply type in your information, your credit card information, and it will go ahead and make the charge for you. One page, one button, and the gift is made from here. Very fast, very simple. And then you see we're encouraging them to sign up for automated giving. Here also, when this form is submitted, the user or the person who submitted the form gets a quick reply offering them to sign up for automated giving. So the route here is to try to get a quick donation from someone who might be discouraged by a complicated giving form, and then it gives your staff and the automated system a chance to follow up with them later for automated giving. Or we can simply link to your existing online system. And then we have a contact page which has a long registration form, and we have a regular contact page as well. The regular contact page shows a nice map here, parking information, and a simple contact form. That is a quick look at the outside of the website. Now I want to take you back to the backend editor so you can see how this website is updated. Okay, here we are in the editor. You see we get an actual view of the website. And this sometimes can be hard to believe, but it really is this easy. Let's say that Sunday Mass time has changed to 7 o'clock. We simply highlight it, type 7, and the change has been made. We will need to push publish to actually publish it, but the change internally has been made. It automatically saves. Say, for example, we want to edit the slideshow. We just click Edit Slideshow, Add Slide, upload photos from your computer, and you start adding new photos. You can easily rearrange the order of these slides, and you can even sort of format how the slide is appearing. For example, on this first slide, we can edit it, and we see there was actually some wiggle room here to make it fit. So that's a neat feature that lets you upload almost any size picture, and you're able then to format it so that it fits inside the slide. Here we'll go to another one, click Edit Slide. Again, it was a little wider. We can move it around. If the image were taller, we could also move it up and down to get the part we want. So a great feature that lets you resize photos so that they automatically fit properly inside the slideshow. A lot of times if you look at websites, you see the slides and the images aren't lined up right. This feature prevents that problem. When we click on options, we can choose how the slideshow transitions. We can change the time of the transition, and we can also change how you navigate through the different slides. We would just have the simple buttons here. Okay, then you click Save. So that's editing the slideshow. we showed a quick edit to the schedule. These elements here are even more flexible. Let's say, for example, we wanted to add a fourth little highlight area. We simply grab text, bring it over to the right, and the program instantly creates a fourth column. And then we can just easily resize these columns to make our news section. So it works very easy. When we decide we don't want that, we simply delete it and it will automatically go away. We slide this back over so it lines up nicely with the information above. These are buttons. If you want to change what they say, you just type. If you want to change where they link, you just click link. Here we're going to the About Us page. We could choose any page on the website. We could link to address on the web elsewhere. We could upload a file or link to a file we've uploaded, such as our bulletin, or go right to an email address. So a lot of features that are easy to do, no special coding, it's all right there. Again, we can just start typing if we want to make changes. We can also make this font larger and we can make it smaller. If you wanted to put a link in your text, you simply highlight it and click the link button, and again you get the same options as before. Here we see we have the two columns which we could resize as well. Let's go look at some other pages. Let's look at the About Sacred Heart page. Maybe we want to add an image so that it's got a little bit more color to it. See, we can drag this image just about anywhere we want it. Let's put it here. That means that it will wrap around with the text. And we will go ahead and grab a nice image here. And we can resize that image. And it automatically formats. See, the text is wrapping nicely around. And there's the image put into the page, no problem at all. Let's look at the bulletin page. Here we just have those simple buttons, and I'll show you that they are linking to PDF files. Again, you could just click upload and you could go get the PDF from your computer. So they'll be able to archive their bulletins here nicely. Let's go to the youth group page just to work on some other elements. Maybe the youth group is having a big event and you want to show where that event is on a map. You can simply drag in the map, and then really you just type in the address here. I'm just typing in Atlanta, Georgia in general, but you would type in the actual address, and then you see the map's already reformatting for Atlanta. Maybe you don't like how wide this is and you wanted to put some text next to it. You just drag the text over here and you now have room to type directions to our big event, but you want that to be bigger, so you click on it and you make it bold, and then you can start typing in your new directions. And then let's say you actually have a cool flyer, so you're going to drag in a button here and you say let's download our flyer. You could make that centered or right or left, and again link to the item that you want to link to. We'll delete these since we don't need them. This shows you also how easy it is to delete and remove items from your page. Maybe you wanted to have a contact form to sign up for your event. You simply drag that in and you would type in event sign up form. You see, once we've clicked inside the form, our options on the left have changed. We can start dragging in new elements. Maybe we also need a phone number, so we drag that in. Form options, we decide where this is going to get emailed to. So you type in your email address. And you can even make a confirmation pop up after they submit it. So very easy to create lots of contact forms, very easy to add elements. You could even put in some text inside your form. Maybe you need to give them a little bit of instruction saying parental permission slip required, and you could say download that form, and you could put that link. You just upload your file here. You could put that link right inside here so the student can sign up, download the form. Of course, I'd probably just make the permission form online if possible, but maybe need a signature. And then again, when you're done, you would just be able to delete this item. So adding elements to the page are really as simple as finding what you want on the left and dragging them over. Let's say you just wanted to create a new section, and we'll just call it Youth Group Section 2. I like to use these little divider lines, makes it look nice. Make this bigger so that it matches. And then we drag in text, and we can put in our new info here. Let's say we wanted to move this up high. We simply drag it to there, and we could drag this down to there, and we reorder our page. So it's really pretty amazing and simple how well you can edit your pages. All right, the volunteer page is similar. Sacraments page, we looked at gallery. We looked at the donate page. You might want to just load a document into here, and you can drag it in there and then upload your file, and the document will appear there. And survey is similar to the contact form. Social media icons are to put in your social media icons. Block quote just creates some nice separated text that's sort of set apart. Maybe you want to put in a quote here from the Pope or something. You just put that in, and without having to do any coding, it puts it in nicely for you. You're probably wondering, how does all this look on a mobile device? You click this little button here for mobile view, and right away you get to see how it would look on a mobile device, and you can see it looks pretty much near perfect. Here's how you navigate through a mobile device. We'll go to the About Sacred Heart page. See, that's the picture we dropped in. It's fitting nicely across the top of this mobile page. You can make edits here like you did elsewhere, but it's really easier to make them on the main page. You go back to your web view. Okay, now let's take a look at adding new pages. So maybe you want to create a new page. You click Add Page, Standard Page. Usually you'll choose the No Header option. Here's our new page. We click Save and Edit. And here we are with a blank page. We've got the header and the footer in place, so no need to do anything there. And then we really just drag in a title for our page. And we put in our new page title, and maybe a divider line if we like. And we drag in our new text, and here's our new page text. And like before, we would start dragging in pictures, and we could even drag in another photo gallery, a slideshow, a map, things that we've already gone over. You just add them, and again, if you wanted 2 columns to this page, you'd simply drag in text over here, and it instantly starts making that second column for you. And you put this on the left, so now we have our 2 columns. We'd perhaps like a divider over here so it matches, and now we have a 2-column page. Then you don't have to stay with 2 columns. You could put in a divider at the bottom, and maybe your next row is full width. So it all automatically adjusts just based on where you are dragging and dropping it. Okay, now you're probably wondering, where is this new page showing up on the website? Here it is in the editor. It went to the bottom as new page. But suppose you really wanted it to be part of volunteer. You simply drag it underneath volunteer, click save and edit, and it became part of the volunteer page. See, there it is, new page. Faith formation is there, and then here's our new page. Maybe you want to move it later to underneath the contact page, and then there it is. Or if you want it to be its own page in the navigation, you move it out full width. Or perhaps you want it to be part of volunteer, but you don't want everyone to see it. You click hide this from the navigation menu. It will not show up, and you could then instead simply provide the link to it directly to your volunteers if you want something that you don't want publicly available. Along those lines, there is a way to password protect pages. We do that in settings, and we can create a site password. We click password and save, and then we can go back to pages, and any page where we check password protect this page, it will be password protected. Let's go back to the home page just to give a look at it. There is a search function as well. Again, we're still in the editor. It looks like we're looking at the site, but we are still in the editor. And again, you simply click on things to edit them. Slideshow, very easy to edit, and all the things you can add to your site are here. And then we went over how you would add and remove pages. If you want to delete a page, you could just click delete, or maybe you're going to need it at some point, so you'd hide it from navigation. That way you wouldn't lose the content. Maybe that might be something like your Ash Wednesday schedule or your Holy Week schedule, or something you do during Christmas time that you need every year, but you don't need it on the website all year round. You can also create a blog page. Maybe you call it news. And the great part about these pages are that the things that you post are archived and stored chronologically. So this function is just like a blog would, but it's built into the program. You can even put a header image at the top of your blog page if you'd like. We'll go ahead and delete that because we don't need it right now. And then when we are all done with our changes, we simply click publish, and the publishes are made that fast on the live website. So you see, we didn't have to work with code. This was all done through a browser, no special software. You can make these edits anywhere you have a good internet connection and a browser. So you could make these edits from an iPad in the airport, or from your computer at work, or your computer at home. And you can share your editor username and password so that multiple people could be making edits. And again, you just click the mobile view to see how it looks on a mobile device. And we'll go back to the actual view of the website here. You see here's the drop-down menus and the search function and all the buttons and everything. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of both the front end of the website and the back end editor.